Hey, how you guys doing? I hope everybody is doing okay tonight. Tonight is a Saturday night. I just got finished running up the stairs. I was in the kitchen making some chicken, okay? The chicken's smelling good, but it's not all the way done yet. So I have to keep on heating it up, you understand? So, tonight is going to be an open panel. I have not done an open panel in such a long time. So I have no idea what you callers are going to call with or the questions you're going to ask or anything like that. So, okay? So brace yourself. Brace yourself, fool. Shit. I don't know what's going to happen, okay? All I know, we at the Messy Sweet Spot. And I'm going to ask you guys to please like this video. We are begging for likes. Ron, I have to go check those emails. I did see an email. I didn't see your name or anything pop up. But maybe I can do that comment or that topic on another level. I need to really understand what's going on with that, Ron. I have no idea. All I see is a girl get busted up, and I think she is in a relationship with another woman, and she want her other woman to stand up for her. Leave that other woman and just be done with it. Okay? Y'all, stop attaching yourself. Free yourself, and the rest will follow. Okay? So please, let's get the likes up. I don't know what's gonna go happen, how everything is gonna flow. Like I said, this is my first time doing an open panel. The phone lines are gonna be up, so you see the phone number, and I have a list, and it says, "What do you guys want to talk about tonight?" And 46% of people said keep an open panel. I know I got a lot of people that say, please do not talk about Chrisean Rock. So I'm not going to talk about Chrisean Rock. And you know what? One thing about me, I can keep a promise. One thing about me, I can keep a secret too. Okay? One thing about me, if I tell you something and I say I will honor it, I will honor it. Have you ever known me to lie? No. Can't nobody come out here and say I done lied on them. Ain't nobody ever came to y'all and said I done lied on them. So I say that to say that you can trust my word when I tell you that I will not talk about Chrisean Rock on this live. Not on another video, I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay. So I see people in the comment section talking about Chrisean Rock, and I'm not going to respond to that. I'm just going to ignore it. Okay. And I'm going to teach you guys how to ignore things. So 51% says keep an open panel. 22% says YouTube drama. You guys want me to get up in these YouTube drama streets? Oh, so they can put me up in this shit? Which YouTubers are y'all talking about? Maybe I can hang, okay? As long as, if I've never had no relationship with them, I'm cool. I can talk about them, okay? As long as I've never been affiliated with them, I can talk about them and some drama messy shit, okay? But other than that, okay, ask for it. Also, y'all don't need my advice on nothing. Y'all are doing good on y'all relationships. I just need to know. Press 1 if you're doing great in your relationships. Press 10 if you are struggling or you don't know in your marriage or in your relationships. Because I don't believe y'all. I think some of y'all need some advice. I really do. Okay. I'm seeing some things is going on. How these niggas is coming to me. Yeah, y'all can use some advice, okay? But you know what? I'm not the type that force my advice on anybody. I'm not, so I'm not going to force it, okay? All right, well, I'm glad everybody's relationship is doing great. How about your relationship with your parents and your family? Everybody's well? Y'all all good? Y'all don't need no advice? How to deal with your mama? How to deal with your daddy? Huh? You don't got no daddy issues you need help with, okay? Y'all are good. Okay. Ooh, y'all's good. Oh, y'all's good. Y'all don't need my advice. Y'all's is good. But if you do need my advice and you ain't trolling, hit that number up, girl, and we can talk about it. Okay. Single but parents. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I do need advice about my dad, but I'm too shy to call in. Well, you know what, Jerome? Just give it time, and eventually you may build up the strength to do it, or you can just text. You can just type it up here in the chat room and just say, and hopefully, the spirit will zap my eyes to it and I can speak about it. Auntie, I filed for divorce on Thursday. Well, Hunter, are you happy about it? How do you feel about that, Hunter? Is it a sad divorce for you? Or do you feel relieved, Hunter? I have to start with you, okay? Because I have to figure out where you are in your mindset in order for it to go any direction. Okay. My parents are getting on my nerves. Tatiana, call up in here. Let's talk about it, child. Okay. Stay away from Dusty. You'll be just fine. Yeah, random. If you don't want to deal with Dusty, but random. Sometimes these girls are Dusty themselves. Dust belong with Dust. I don't see no problem with it. Shit. Sometimes I'm kind of dusty. Sometimes I get kind of dusty. Okay, can we clarify this shit? What does dusty mean? Can we clarify that? What does it mean to be dusty? Can you please put in the comment section what does it mean to be dusty before I decide to say if I have some dust on me or not? Okay. Dust attract dust. Let's get these likes up. Dust is equal broke. Okay, am I broke? Honey, I'm struggling, and sometimes I can be kind of dusty. Well, Tatiana, what if I'm cheap? Okay. What if I don't want to come out the pockets? Okay. What if I'm lazy? Can you be rich? And I mean, I ain't rich, but could you have some funds and still be you still have the mentality of a broke person, or you still cheap? Especially when it comes to other people. When it comes to a nigga, I don't know. I don't like to come out of pockets. I don't like to do no 50-50. I don't like I don't got it. Okay. Use your sweeper wiper and loosen up. Okay, the bristle. Dusty as dust, it needs to be brown away. Okay. And I see you in StreamYard free. I'm gonna get to you in a minute. I'm just trying to feel the flow and just see how y'all doing up in here. It says there is something fugal. Okay, so I didn't know that, Tatiana. Thank you for letting me know. She said dusty means broke, somebody that do not have funds. Yeah, it is. The struggle is real. I don't like to put down anybody that don't got no money, but I guess they call them dusty. Okay, well, I wish I could get a break from the trolls at work. Groove folks act like pre-K. Oh, I'm so sorry you have to deal with that money back. Immaturity at work. I tell you, it's a struggle. I don't know how to. So let's go with Free. Hey, Free, how you doing?
Hello, how you doing today?
Good. I'm glad you came in with laughter. What you laughing about, girl?
Cause I didn't think you was gonna hit my name.
Yeah, girl. I'm gonna hit your name. What's on your mind, Free?
And
Oh,
I'm
hold
just
on. Am I saying your name right? Fee?
it's Fee. It's Fee.
Fee. Come
Yeah.
on, Fee.
Nothing. I'm just sitting here listening, enjoying the show. Nothing.
Okay. Well, hey, I like that. Come on and join me. Now, since it's an open panel, it's just gonna go any which way. It was some gossip stuff that was going on today that I can hit on, but I'm
I
still
know.
looking in the comments section. How was your day today, Fee? Was it good?
My day was good. I was catching up on your videos. I saw your video
Hey.
about Angela and your
Yeah.
lady and her not paying her rent.
What did you think about that?
You going out sad. She got to be more responsible.
Yeah, I would think so. So if you guys did not know what we're talking about, Angela Simmons, you guys know she's famous. She's always on Instagram. And when I tell you she's such a beauty, anytime I look at Angela Simmons and Monica the singer, they're always having some pretty pictures. I don't know if it's the filter. I don't know if it's the makeup or maybe it's a combination of them all, okay? But they're always looking good. And the fashion always looking good, okay? However, it's just pretty pictures to me. It don't really do much for me though. Like I cannot stay on somebody Instagram. Like I'm just not in all in people looks. I don't know what it is, but I rather watch on Instagram. Don't you know, like nature? Like I follow some Instagrams and they go down in the water and you can see how crystal clear the water is. You can look at nature. Like I'm more into that. But I would say it's pretty pictures, but I just can't stay and just look at them. I'm like, okay, next. However, Angela Simmons, she is getting slammed out here on the internet for rent lawsuit. She has not been paying up. The man said that every month she will pay a little bit, but she would not pay the whole thing. What is going on? He said over time it came up to about $48,000. Not only that, but it's so many damages, and she just left, so that's why he is suing her. And on, you would think Angela, she got money, I would think, but you never know. This is Hollywood. Hollywood, they like to pretend, they like to put on shows, they like to put on airs. You have no idea how much debt they're in because they're so busy doing stuff for their ego. But she got a man. Come on now. That big man, okay, Gotti. Hell, why he ain't paying all them bills? He's so infatuated with you. He's such a fantasy. Unless Angela Simmons, you don't know how to deal with these niggas, and everybody do not know how to get money from men. Everybody don't know how to really work their charm to empty out them damn pockets. You know what I'm saying? And from what I'm hearing. Yeah, from I'm hearing Angela Simmons, I don't think she know how to really work a nigga like that. Maybe she's just so trying to be a good girl or nice. You know, some girls know how to do it, but most girls don't know how to do it, okay? So anyway, they're telling me on top of this, I was at B with the T YouTube channel, and she said she got this tea from Gossip in the City from Auntie Fee. It says right here, either Gotti or Angela has broken up or she is getting cheated on because he was with his nurse boo in Vegas last week. Okay. Yes, honey. So they are saying Gotti, he's doing what Gotti does, being a player, spreading his ping around town. I mean, he's always done that. Ain't nothing different. And I'm sure when he had girlfriends and prior before Angela, he probably cheated on them too. I mean, a dog is always a dog. Roof.
Yeah, okay. She gotta get the nurse game up. And it ain't no she should be behind any bills.
Girl.
All her bills, she should really have a house.
Honey, it ain't nothing wrong with a dog as long as you know how to train that beast, okay? As long as you know how to control that beast, okay? Yes. I love a good dog, all right? A dog can be obedient if he respects its master, honey, okay? Got to get these dogs in check. Okay. Clearly, she don't know how to do it. Okay, somebody say, are you blocked? No, baby, you're not blocked. I can see you. You're not blocked. I can't pronounce your name, Mira, with the hearts. I see you, girl. So this is what people are going on. Also, I was over at B with the T. Shout out to her. Great YouTube channel. She has a picture of the nurse boo. And when I tell you, she is pretty.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yes, girl, she's pretty. But you know, young Gotti, he always like the pretty little things. She don't look like a nurse. I mean, what is she nursing, honey, for real? I believe she's nursing that big old, do he got a big dick? A big wood. I hope he got a big wood. Shit. Shit, the looks ain't hitting on shit. I mean, he ain't fine to look at, girl. But
you know, they don't care. He got some money. That's what it's about. But obviously, like you said, she ain't working her hustle hand because there's no way she could be in debt with anybody.
Hell no, she not working her magic unless she just irresponsible. She just don't care about this renter guy. But honey, you gotta know how to work these magics. These girls are getting houses from these men, expensive cars, trip paid for, they family paid for. You gotta know how to work it. See, Jenny thought she was working it until I don't know what the fuck happened with Jenny, okay? Because she was having that nigga take care of the family and everything. But honey, I guess her spirit was not aligned. Something was off, okay? Because how you not see this coming, girl? I don't know. She was
Angela was boring. She
yeah,
might not be good enough.
Angela Simmons, I don't know. Maybe she's just not that smart enough to really know how to deal with a nigga and to play the games that niggas play. Because these niggas gonna play games. He's a dog. He gonna play games. And that's what they like. They like challenges. They like games. They like obstacles and shit. So you got to know how to work all that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Practice. When you practice, you good at it. And I don't know if Angela Simmons have a lot of practice with niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't think she got
a little sheltered. She was probably a little sheltered. So she probably don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, honey, I don't think she got it, girl. But I don't know. It's like, okay, so if you guys are broken up, then where does she go from now? And she needs money because she owes stuff. So I'm sure, is her dad still alive?
I think he is.
What's the relationship with her and her daddy?
I don't know. I don't be watching the show. I just be listening to the vlogs. Wait for you to report, girl. Wait for you to report.
Yes. But yes. Shout out to Pinky Down. But hopefully she's a daddy's girl and she can just go to. But hell, if she was a daddy girl, she would have got that thing already paid for. Because nobody wants to be in a publicity for on anybody. So what is really the deal with Miss Angela, honey?
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, and just because you look cute and you got a nice body, do not know that don't mean you know how to really work these niggas, okay? And just because you pretty, don't mean that the niggas just gonna give you shit. You're gonna have to learn how to work it, okay? Because some ugly hoes out here, they know how to work these niggas, and some pretty girls, they get knocked upside the head, they ain't getting shit. But being in a prison, in a house, they can't go nowhere. They can't see nobody. They have no freedom. All they are is a trophy locked up in a goddamn castle. While these ugly hoes is living lavish with the same nigga because she know how to work that nigga. Okay.
Sexy Red. Working Drake.
I don't know about that one, girl. I wouldn't use that. I wouldn't use Sexy Red as an example. I got to get to know a little bit more about Sexy. Because sometimes, people say she's an industry plant and, people are saying like, she's entertaining. So I don't know how she is in her real life. And if she's anything like she is in her real life, like she's on stage, I don't know. I don't know about them types, girl. I don't know. The type of girls like Sexy Red that I'm used to around the way, they be like in the projects or whatever, eating that Laffy Taffy. You know what I'm saying? Right, with the long nails. They just all they care about, nigga, just probably like getting their hair done, getting their feet done, and they think that's the shit. Girl,
she got Drake cashing her out.
Hell yeah. But Drake girl,
she working her hand. She on tour with Drake, so hey, Sexy Red working her hand. She ain't
but this is what I gotta know. This Sexy Red, did she work it to get Drake, or did Drake just want her? See, that's a difference. It's a difference if he really just wanted her versus she did some magic, honey, did a little love spell to get that nigga, okay? So I think he really just wanted her. I think he likes that type, just like a Diddy. Diddy with Young Miami, I think Diddy is playing Young Miami, honey. I think Diddy is using right, but come on now. a Young Miami. I don't know. I don't see Young Miami really working a charm to get Diddy, but I think Diddy wants her to use her. I think Diddy
Mhm.
is calculated, a manipulator, a powerhouse. So you gotta watch them niggas at the top, girl.
I already know.
Uh
I
huh.
already know. Especially when money involved, people lose
Money
everything.
on the line.
Morals,
Hey, yeah, my
values.
my girlfriend back on the whole days, she used to have a ring phone. I used to love it, girl. It'd be like, pick up the phone, there's money on the line. Pick up the phone, there's money on the line. When you
Hmm.
get that phone call, you know that's a nigga. Okay.
You already know. Well, it was a good kicking with you. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna listen.
I appreciate you. All right, we're gonna let her go. That was Fee, baby. And I just want to know how y'all enjoying this open platform because I have no idea how I'm doing right now. But if I'm doing good, please press that 10 if you guys are entertained. Press 25 if you like when I'm more structured and have a topic at hand. But like I said, I have not done an open panel and I don't know how long. I don't think I ever did one. But hey, we are here. Okay, we are here. All right, so we do got a phone call calling from 302. You're live on the air.
Hey,
Hey, girl, how you doing, baby?
hey, Auntie Faye, listen. So this
Yes.
is what I was gonna. This is what I have to say about Angela because she reminds me of myself. She was raised by a man, and her father was a good father to her. So she's only looking to find another man that will take care of her. And Yo Gotti, what girl? That man, you're only going to be as good as you look to him for now. But he is a man who has a lot of options. So he's not, even though, and you, all you did was he's been saying that he wanted you. Now he got you. Now you
Mm-hmm.
done.
Right. I
Now
think
you're
that is
done.
so stupid. Like, I don't know. Like, girl, keep the chase going. He's been liking you all this time. You never let a dog get the bone, okay? You always keep him
Yeah.
chasing and chasing for more until when he still can't get enough. Keep his ass chasing. Okay, that's what dogs
He
love to
is
do.
chasing,
Dogs, if you
but
got a dog and you
she
give him the bone, he's going to get bored. He's going to start looking
and this,
elsewhere and he want to chase. I mean, he's a chaser. Some men love to
but
chase. Okay?
but in her defense, and this is just in her defense, I get it because you think that you're going to meet somebody, and you got to look at her mom and dad's relationship. They've been married for a whole lot of time, and
Oh.
so she thinks that she was going to find that same thing in somebody.
Oh.
So
Oh. No.
I don't.
Girl,
I don't know why
I
she
hear
thought
what you
Yo Gotti
saying.
was going to be
I
that person.
hear what you saying, sweetheart. But honey, this is Hollywood. Angela, you have experience in Hollywood. You know how these niggas roll. You know how your daddy roll. Okay, I'm sure your daddy have told you about these niggas out here. Hell, wasn't she with a drug dealer? Okay, so she knows how these niggas operate. And young Gotti, he's not a stand-up man. He don't even got a
No, but
reputation of being a stand-up man. He's a dog.
Gigi, us being raised by our fathers and us thinking that we're going to meet somebody like our fathers. That's
Not in
what's the
Gotti.
problem with it.
Come on now, in Gotti.
No, I ain't
Girl.
talking about her because I'm a regular person from the regular street. But
But even we know that from
if
the regular street. Shit, Gotti, I'm gonna get him for what he got. Shit, Gotti can tell me I love you to the moon and motherfucking back. Bitch, I know his game. I'm gonna run game on him. I'm gonna tell him I love him too. But at the end of the day, my heart not gonna be involved, honey. Run them pockets. What can you okay? I gotta
right,
have
and then
what I want from him. What's the purpose? Okay.
what does she do though? That's what. So this is so now. Now I'm coming from a place of What does she do? I don't know nothing about her other than being Angela Simmons. What is her business? What does she do every day? What is her work? What is her income? So I can see why, because she's being stupid right now.
I don't know. All I see, she just posts pretty pictures, girl. Anybody can do that. Girl, all you need is a good ass app. Anybody can be pretty. Shit. Girl, anybody can be pretty. When I tell you nowadays, anybody can be pretty. See, I came up on a bitch when we ain't had no goddamn apps. We ain't had no goddamn filters, okay? We barely had good lighting, bitch, but the pictures was eating, okay? Everybody, it's no excuse to come out with a bad picture. It's no excuse.
I come out from where we only had pagers and had to go to the cell phones. I mean, to the pay phones and make the calls, because all we had was beepers. And I say that all the time to people. I'm like, that's why, like, I've never been interested in dating somebody that I met offline, and I'll be like, what are you texting? Like, why are you hitting me up online and all that kind of stuff? So I get it. I just think that I'm just trying to give the girl the benefit of doubt and just say that she's been sheltered her life. And now she's trying to find somebody that's going to provide for her the way that her father provided. Same way I was. I just came off of a 15-year relationship. I got 2 kids. And, you know, like, I let it go. We co-parent very well. He's a great guy, but I've always expected to meet somebody that was just like my father, which is just being, you know, he takes care of everything. I can't go car shopping. I have to have my dad, you know, or a man with me to go car shopping. I think that is her place. That I think that's what she's dealing with right now.
I hear you. I gotta cut you off. I hear you, but honey, I'm not giving all that cuddling shit. You ain't gonna get that from me. Maybe in another life, but honey, I believe in tough love. Okay, I grew up on tough love. All that cuddling shit, that's what she used to. And look what she's in a position right now from all that damn cuddling.
Right.
She needs somebody that's gonna yank her ass up and let her know the real. Actually, she probably liked that thug shit because she deal with thugs. She stay with thugs. She could be with a corporate banker nigga or whatever, but she, come on now. She it's something about them damn thugs, okay? That she can't get enough of.
Right.
Girl, bye.
We've been raised by our dads, so we're used to the sweet stuff, right? So, of course, what we like now, we like the thugs. We want a nigga that's going to yoke you up, call you a bitch, tell you shut up, and I'll slap you.
Well, I'm going to do the same thing. No. You get a nigga that treat you like that, I'm going to treat your ass like that too. Enough with the bullshit and the cuddling and all that. Nah, girl, you need to, come on. You a dumbass hoe. Okay? Wake the hell up.
No, I agree with you. I'm telling you, I agree with you.
Yeah, I'm not doing that no more.
I see where she's at now. She's a young girl. I'm 42 years old. She's young. So
y'all kill me with this young shit. How young is she? Is she 17? Is she 16?
Well, I don't know how old
she got a whole. She's a whole mother out here. Fuck all this young shit. Shit. After you hit 21, you ain't that young to me. Shit. After you 21, you a grown ass individual.
No, they still stupid. I had a girl call me the other day.
Oh, that young ass too. They young. Fuck a young.
Girl, I said, don't call my phone again. Talk to your man. Okay. I have a whole situation where I've been in a relationship for 12 years and we are raising kids and all that kind of stuff. Don't call me ex am I fucking your man. You need to talk to your nigga. That's what you need to do.
Oh, they gonna do that. I mean, that's just typical. They just desperate for answers, and their man is not giving them answers, so they feel like they can come to you and maybe they get nasty. I don't know. I wonder, does it work with hoes? Because the hoes call me, ask me, do I know such and such? I'll block that hoe. Don't ask me about, do I know who Jalen is? No, I'm not. I don't respond. And then when you talk to niggas, all they gonna do is say, block that hoe. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody got time.
The girl called me. I said, I'm sorry. Who are you talking about? And
you should just hung up and block. You doing too much talking.
The rapper? The rapper? No? Is that who you talking about? Because I don't know who you talking about.
Girl, you doing too much talking. Just hang up and block. You gonna make the situation worse. You gonna like, oh, now you really playing in my face.
But they young. Because he young.
Girl, they said that she's 36 years old. That is not young.
Oh, no, she's not young then.
Yeah, I don't know what you talking.
She's looking for love, and she was stupid for trying to find love in Yo Gotti.
Girl, I don't give a damn about no looking for love. It's given desperate. It's given desperate at this point. It's given I don't know better at this point. It's given I'm very naive at this point. I'm very gullible at this point. It's given I feel like my looks can pay my way through anything. Can I tell y'all about y'all looks? Shit, it's a billion pretty bitches out here. Okay?
And the niggas always cheating with the ugly one.
Oh, yeah, ugly and pretty. Big size, it don't matter. But shit, that pretty shit is only gonna get you so far. Please have something for yourself. Have intelligence, so you know if you get married or you get with a nigga that you're gonna leave out of here with a peace of mind. Have some, what you call that, emotional intelligence about yourself. You spend a lot of time getting the right makeup, the right correction, honey, the right contour, the highlight. Work on your inner self, okay? Work on that self-confidence, okay? Okay.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna call me the other day because I'm like, I said, I guess Mercury is in retrograde because I'm like, I'm just outside walking, doing my 35 minutes a day. I go out and walk twice a day. Me and my homegirl, that's what we do. And every single time, somebody's hollering, somebody's saying something, and I'm like, nigga, I look like your average Walmart shopper. What do you want? I don't have on no makeup. I don't have on no eyelashes. I don't have on none of that shit. So you have, like, as a woman, you be really thinking, like, what do you want? Because we have been conditioned to think that we got to look like these people on Instagram.
Girl, bye. Girl, okay, 302. That's a whole bunch of shit. I was here before the Instagram, and I stay getting niggas lining them up. Girl, bye. All that shit on the internet, girl, bye. Bye. You get niggas at the grocery store. You get niggas at the gas station. You get anywhere you go. You get niggas. Come on now. That is not no pat on the back, bitch. You been doing this shit since. Come on now.
Yeah.
I guess these hoes not used to attention from niggas. The fuck?
No, it's awkward because we're like, because of social media, we're looking at that and we think that we gotta have a flat stomach and a fat ass.
Girl, bye.
Perfect body.
Girl, big girls know what's up. Shit, you live it. Shit, ugly hoes know what's up. The girls that don't wear no makeup know what's up. When we go out here in these streets, we always get hit on. We know what's up. We don't. I think the only person that thinks that way, that lives their life in makeup and all this stuff, because that's the only world they know. But if you have experience outside of that, where you're not wearing makeup and you're not in that glam and you're still getting play every motherfucking day you walk out, then you know it's not real. I know some people know internet is not real. Internet is a playground for us to shit and piss on. It's not real. It's when people come out here to give illusions. People come out here to put on egos. That's what it's for. Troll your ass on the internet. Girl,
I
bye.
had to go get my windows tinted. I'm just sitting in my car. I couldn't take it. I had to
Half
go
of
get
the
my
shit
windows
people
tinted.
beefing on the internet, they don't even meet up to link. Girl, bye. It's all for numbers. This is all entertainment at the least. Girl, bye.
Right.
Girl,
So
bye.
that's what and so to get into the conversation, that's what I'm saying about her. She's insecure for no reason because she's beautiful. She has a nice body. Girl, you go to the gym.
Well, maybe if y'all stop telling these hoes they're all they need is beauty, because clearly you need more than that. You need self-love. You need to have intelligence. You need to know when a nigga is playing you. You need to have spiritual discernment. It's so many things that you could do to better yourself than to look pretty.
And that's what she doesn't have. And I feel
Cause y'all keep on telling her, "Oh
and
girl, you pretty. Oh girl, you pretty," as if that's a validation or if that's a pass that a nigga ain't gonna never do you wrong because you're so damn pretty. Niggas gonna tell you that shit because that's what niggas do. They're dogs. They're gonna lie. They're liars. They was raised to lie to your goddamn ass. Oh, you so pretty. You the prettiest girl I ever had. Oh, it's just something about you. I just love you. I don't want to be with nobody but you, baby. I can tell you all that shit too. Shit.
I say every day, I'm like, if Halle Berry got cheated on and fucking Beyonce got cheated on, I know damn well I can get cheated on. Trust me. I had Christopher Williams because what I do for a living, I drive route for a Lyft. I picked Christopher Williams up, and I'm like, "Are you the real Christopher Williams?" Mind you, he looks like hell right now, but that's neither here nor there because he is older. But this man was with Halle Berry, and he beat her. I'm like, if Halle Berry can get beat on, cheated on, and all of that stuff.
But to the 302, this is what I don't understand. Why did it take Halle Berry for you guys not to know that? Did you guys not live in America? Because I know when I was growing up, before I even knew who the fuck Halle Berry was, I saw pretty bitches on the block getting dragged, not only by their boyfriend, by their stepdaddy too.
Well, I'm from a small town, so
okay. Well, maybe you know I'm from Detroit. I'm from Detroit, baby. Detroit, what's that? Shit, I seen it all.
No, I'm from a small town.
Got it.
I did learn that shit later on. That's why it doesn't bother me now. And I've been in a relationship for the past 12 years, once again. And I just met somebody in February, and I've been like in my feelings real bad, crying on the phone to my friends, and they're like, my one girl, she's like, he's a fucking scammer, leave him alone, blah, 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 blah. I just believe what he said because I've been in a relationship so long that I didn't know what exactly I was dealing with. And they're like, he's a scammer. He don't want you. He's just trying to see what he can get from you. You got to be able to discern from that. Like you just said, it's a spirit of discernment. But I for some reason, I believed it. And I guess maybe it was only because...
Well, you got to check yourself. You got to check yourself. Why do you believe a person that played games on you? How could it be that you were so asleep in the spirit realm that you allow a con artist to run games on you when you were warned? You were forewarned. You got to check in yourself. Something up with you.
I'm a Cancer, so I always...
you got a lot of excuses. Either they're young, they're Cancer. And I'm not too much into astrology or nothing like that, so I don't know, because I know you guys, well, this is that. I don't know. I have no, I guess, attachment to that, so I don't know. To me, it's just to be like, okay, this is an excuse, but I don't know nothing about that. I think that's probably your personal belief, you know, so because you're telling me, but I can't relate to that dialogue because that's not my belief.
I get it. Listen, I've been listening to everybody because I'm telling you, I've been in a world of shambles for the past couple of days. And I'm like, I get a couple of days just to be in my feelings, but then realize, listen, go on about your business. And he ain't the one, and that ain't it. So that's just the way it is. But I don't know. Like I said, as far as we go back to Angela and that stuff, yeah, no. And I always revert back to Halle Berry, was one of the people. Beyonce, one of the people. Remy Ma and Papoose right now.
Yeah, but why? Why are you comparing yourself to these celebrities? You don't know these people. They are entertainment. They come here to put on a damn show. You don't know them. Everything they show you, most of it is a lie. You don't know them behind the scenes. You don't know them behind the cameras. But I guess so many people relate to celebrities. I've just never had that, I guess, that attachment to any celebrity. So sometimes when people tell me this, I cannot relate. I've really never been a fan of anyone, to be honest. But I would just say, why? What about people in your family? What about your parents? What about your uncle's relationship, your auntie's relationship? You don't see any of that. What about the people? I don't know if you're spiritual, if you go to different places, you don't see it there or get advice there. Why? The entertainment, people, is the last place I will look for any type of learning lesson when it comes to relationships. First of all, they in a whole different world I can't even fathom in. So when you're in a different environment, different obstacles, different, it's just too different. So, but
Yeah. And once again, like I said, it really comes back to how you were raised. If you've seen all that, I've seen my grandma and my grandpa. My grandpa left. He went to California for X amount of years. And then when I guess probably when the dick stopped working, then he came back here to my grandma. And she was just okay to accept it. Like I've seen different spectrums of it. You know what I'm saying? So I can only speak in the lane of what I have dealt with,
Got it.
and what I've learned and what my dad taught me and all that kind of stuff. Because, like I said, I was raised by my father, but it's different, because you will meet somebody that's charming and they sell you all this game and you don't automatically pick up on it. You think that it's real. Like you think that a person is telling you the truth and you think that you found what you were looking for, but when really the man, and so even with Angela, Gotti showed her, sold her what he knew he was looking for. He did his research. He knew what she was looking for, and he sold her that dream. And so she fell for it because that's how it really be.
Okay.
She fell for it. He sold her that dream, and she fell for it.
Yeah, but well, now she got to pick her face up off the ground because she has to deal with that hurt. She has to deal with that pain. She has to deal with that trauma. She has to deal with all that time she took away from her kid to spend time with this man. She has to deal with that. And hopefully she wakes up and hopefully this is a lesson for her so she won't do it again. Hopefully she'll know that any man that tells me anything, I'm not going to put my feelings involved. I'm not going to jump the gun. And I'm just going to think about it and I'm going to be rational. And I'm just not going to get my feelings. I'm going to appreciate it. But at the same time, I'm just going to wait and give it time and just see how things pan out and just be smart about it and always have a purpose. What is my purpose here? What do I want from this man? And always think of the worst scenario. If this happens and it ends, how will I cope? Will I be happy leaving? What would make me happy leaving this man? Is it getting this or getting that or getting that? You got to play all hands. This is a game of war here. This is a game. But I appreciate talking to you. Please call me back. We'll let you go. Okay. Please like this video. Y'all say y'all like this type of open panel. I need the support. If you guys want to continue this type of style of an open panel, I need the support. I need the likes. Because if I do Krishan Rocks, I mean, my number's going to be a little bit up, But anyway, I need the support, you guys. That's all I'm saying. So Tati, how you doing?
Hi, Gigi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm glad that you're here.
Definitely. I wanted to chime in.
Yes, Tati. You guys remember Tati? She was here back in the day when we were talking about a person I would not name.
Yes, please.
Okay, Tati, you there?
Yeah, you hear me?
Oh, yeah, you have the floor.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking. But yeah, so with Angela and Yo Gotti. So I feel like Angela has definitely been sheltered growing up, and she probably wasn't taught like how to choose the right man. So now she's like going for like these bad boys and like somebody like Yo Gotti.
Sorry to interrupt you, but it's kind of messy. Are we really going to give that excuse? She's 35 years old. Hell, I wasn't taught a lot of shit. But guess what? Eventually, I can't compare myself to her. We all different people. We know that. But, I mean, how much do you going to cuddle a person? Excuse after excuse. She grown. She's a whole mom. She's been in the industry. She's have so many experience I would never even have.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. And see, I was going to get to that because I'm like, didn't they get together because Yo Gotti made a song about her? I want Angela Simmons. So that's all it took for you to get with him. Like, and then y'all went public so soon after dating. Like, is that how it happened or am I tripping?
I don't know. In my theory, he did make a song out of her. He kept going doing his interviews. Oh, I want to be with her. He kept on shouting her out, and she thought it was cute. I mean, you have to remember, this is a grown woman that gets validation off of likes and views about pictures, okay? And it's nothing wrong with that, but it does tell the character of a person that posts all day pretty pictures and pretty makeup and pretty hair and likes that validation of likes and views. Everybody don't want that.
Yeah. And I feel like it should have took more for him to get with her or her to actually take him serious, because if all it took was a shout out, like, and you go public.
Hold on, Tati. They said no, she didn't get with him soon. So I guess it took some time. And if you guys know more about this, don't just sit there and just watch it.
Come on.
Interact. But they said it took, how long did it take? If you guys can put in the comment section. And what did he have to do to earn her trust? What did he have to do to earn her trust? What did he have to do to get in her safe space?
Yeah, because for me, it just comes across like he was just lusting after her. And so I feel like she should have taken more time to get to know like what this man is really about. Is he just here to, get with you, go public and make it seem like, he conquered you, he got what he said in the song? Or is he really interested in you for you? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't come across that way. Like, when it's just on a song, I feel like they just lusting after you, just like I think it was Future who made a song about, what's her name? Lori Harvey.
Yeah. It worked out.
Yeah, he did. Well, yeah, they did date. Yeah, dang. But
hello, Tati?
Yeah, I'm here.
Somebody said Gigi is hostile tonight. People are getting reassurance from people who like you. I'm hostile. I don't know what you mean. I'm aggressive. Yes, I'm aggressive. And I can be very sweet and passive, and I can be quiet as well. I have a range.
I think you're sweet, Gigi.
Thank you. Sometimes I'm sweet and sometimes I'm very bitter. But,
But did you hear about that? What is it? The Cheesecake Factory situation?
yeah, the girl, you can talk about it and I can try to bring it up.
Okay, yes. So what happened was this girl on TikTok went viral this black woman went on a date with an Indian man and he had picked her up. He actually waited in the car for like an hour for her to get ready. They had reservations at this one place. I guess it was a nicer restaurant. And, she did it.
Factory.
I'm sorry?
It was a Cheesecake Factory.
No, before he had a different reservation first, like for a better restaurant.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so he actually had a reservation for a better restaurant initially, but she didn't get in the car until like an hour after the reservation had already, been booked for. So he takes her to Cheesecake Factory and she proceeds to record him and go off on him, saying that, does this look like Cheesecake Factory? Where does this look like someone who needs, who should be taken out to Cheesecake Factory? And don't get me wrong, I don't like Cheesecake Factory either. And I wouldn't want that as a first date because the food is nasty. The only thing good there is the cheesecake. But he seemed reasonable enough to, if you wanted a different date, you should have just said that. But you could go ahead and play the video. I was just setting it up.
Well, I would rather have you talk because I didn't even play this fully because she was just playing games. It's hard for me to take this woman serious.
Right.
How slow she was talking. And when I did see the video, and I'll tell you my perception, this is a girl that everybody's talking about right now. What I saw her in a video with a guy, and it seems to be they're on a date, and she got on video to record to her followers saying, you guys, he took me to the Cheesecake Factory. She had an attitude. It was very sourpuss. And he walked around the car. He was trying to open the door, and it was like, "Oh, you got me on camera." And she was like, I don't know if she was not going to get out the camera out for Cheesecake Factory or not. But I felt like, girl, just stay your ass at home. Clearly, you don't want this man. You don't like this man. And it just seemed like you're playing games. It seemed like you wanted to go entertain him to get a meal, and you wanted a certain type of meal, take you to a certain type of meal, so now you dissatisfied. I don't know. Shit, do she like men? I don't know. Okay, so he seemed like he was really wanted to get with her, and he did not cuss her out like a black man would. It's a different complexion, and I just thought that was so embarrassing of her. I could not imagine if I was in a situation and a man got on the camera to try to expose me and expose our situation. The trust is so broken. Like, come on, this is so wrong. Where is your integrity lie? If you don't want to be here, just say that. But I feel that with him, maybe he got to be more stern, and he got to have more of a conversation with these women or anybody that you guys are dating, because I'm thinking she seems like she have this attitude. You should be able to detect this spirit that she has. You should be able to detect. Was she all nice and then all of a sudden she just turned it off, playing games, and maybe she's bipolar if that's the case. But I'm thinking this guy, you should be able to detect this. And maybe he was just so excited that a black girl gave him the time of day. I'm unsure, but that's what I saw. And a lot of people dragged her. So now she's coming back and she's explaining herself, but she does it in such a way, it don't even make you want to watch. She goes so slow with the words. I didn't finish watching it. I watched a little bit, but I was so annoyed with how she was dragging out. And I'm going to talk a little fast, but I cannot stand those long talking people that just talk too slow. But yeah, that's my perspective.
Yeah, I mean, I agree because it's like he seemed like a nice enough guy. If you genuinely don't like Cheesecake Factory, if you would have told him, "Hey, I'm in the mood for like Chinese or Thai food or whatever," he would have gone with it. And then initially you were an hour late. Like you should be happy that he even wanted to go out with you after you had him waiting for an hour. Like that's crazy. Are you kidding me? An hour?
Left off. He should have left.
Right. He needs to have more respect for himself though, because I'm like, who's sitting there waiting for an hour?
Nobody with good common sense, unless, like I said, it seemed like he really, really wanted to be with this woman and he had patience for her. I don't have patience when it comes to that shit. I don't got patience with niggas. So I know, listen, all the sex is the same to me. I wouldn't have patience for her. Okay. Shit.
Right. And then how dare you say, oh, like he's taking me to cheesecake. Is he kidding me? And he's taking me to cheesecake. Like, girl, you can't use your adult voice, adult mouth and speak up to him privately. Why does this have to go on social media? That's the problem with people nowadays is they're trying to get clicks and views so bad that they really gonna like luck out of finding love. Like they're not gonna find love because you so busy trying to get validation from outside people, irrelevant people, that you sitting here probably missing out on a good guy. For what?
Yeah.
For clicks and views and attention and validation. Make it make sense. Like the guy looked nice enough. If she would have said, because any other hood, they would have any other hood N-word, they would have kicked her out the car. They probably wouldn't even drove her home. He was like, you know what?
Hell yeah, a nigga ain't gonna a black man ain't gonna handle that shit.
Right. They would have been like, you gotta get out my car.
You know who to play with because she ain't gonna try that shit with a black man.
Right. And then you recording him in his car while he's driving you places.
Yeah, she know who to play with, baby.
Are you kidding me? I would have kicked her out. I would have kicked her out of my car. You're not gonna record me trying to embarrass me in my vehicle. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. But he's polite and he's a gentleman, so he said, "I'm just gonna take you home." So that showed you right there. He's a nice guy.
Shit. Yeah, he's a nice guy, but it seemed like he's a little bit of a pushover.
Right.
Which could you date a man like that?
No, because you got to have standards within yourself, because I have standards. So you need to know, you need to vet these women before you even take them out, really. So clearly he didn't vet her before even taking her out.
I love a man with a big backbone. Okay? Big backbone. For her to play your ass like that, if I'm not around, he'll allow any other woman to play his ass like that. He allow anybody to talk to him like that. I need a nigga protector, and you got to protect yourself before you protect me.
Protect anybody else, right? Yep.
Yeah, because if you can't protect yourself with women like that, how in the hell you gonna protect me against hoodlums like that? What if her ass came for me? Your ass would probably just sit on the sideline. Oh, please, please. Hell no, I need your ass to be about it, nigga.
Right. But part of me feels like this is fake too, because why they did an interview right after? Like they did it. I don't know if it was right after, but they did an interview together. I'm like, what is this? This must be for like.
Yeah. Somebody said they're dating. Well, go ahead and find them. And I just want to let you guys know so many men of different races that love black women, of different ethnicities that love black women. And they could be possibly like his personality. And usually if they date black women, they have them on this pedestal. So shit, go out there and find them. It's a lot of them out there. Trust me. Okay.
Definitely.
I just don't give their ass a time of day. Okay. Deny. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway.
But I like nice guys. Don't get me wrong. I like nice guys, but I like him to be a protector, and he has to have standards within himself. So he's not dealing with nothing like this. He's like, baby, you ain't gonna no. You need to put down the phone. Like that's what a real man. Well, I'm not gonna say real. Okay, I'm not gonna say real because that doesn't make him not a real man. But I feel like
saying. We know what you're saying. Shit, you can say it's messy and it's an open topic. And Keisha, I don't gotta stay on topic because it's open panel. Shit, I can go left, right, up, down. It don't goddamn matter. Shit, you say a real man in your perspective. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, he would have been like, put down the phone. You're not gonna record me in my car.
Right. And when I don't know if I like nice guys, to be honest with you, but am I open to different races? I don't even know that. Maybe I'm kind of narrow-minded a little bit. But what about you when it comes to open relationships or, outside, your race or whatever, ethnicity?
I'm open. I haven't ever dated outside my race, but I think I'm open. I'm open.
I've dated outside my race and they all rejected me.
Really? Why you think that is? You was aggressive with them, Gigi?
No, I just was not I wasn't raised right. I didn't value myself. Well, the two guys that I did entertain, one guy, I don't know. And I'm afraid what I say, it may be taken in a wrong way, but my intentions are not to be taken in a wrong way. But he was a clear guy. And I guess I have expectations of a clear guy. And I guess it was like, shit, I don't know. I was projecting. I was not in a relationship with him. I was projecting, like, what he think about my black ass. That's what I was thinking about a lot of times, So I was like, well, shit, he probably wants some head.
What?
Right, He'd be like, nah, it's going too fast. Like, and he'd be asking me questions. Now, this is when I was younger. And I didn't know how to answer the questions he was asking me. And he was like so family oriented and all this and more. And I was like, what the fuck?
So he was trying to get to know you, and you was more on the let's get it on.
I wasn't used to that type of treatment, girl. So eventually, well, he was like, cut this bitch off, okay?
Ooh,
So yeah. And then the other clear guy, he liked to be down with the niggas, you know what I mean? So oh God. Okay, so this was the time where I was doing like a lot of script writing and I was trying to get into the theater community and stuff of that nature. And he was so supportive. Usually niggas, they don't got time. You know what I mean? But he wanted to go here with me. He would pick me up because I didn't have a car at the time. And I was just so nice. But I don't know what it was. I don't know if I was ashamed of him or what, but I did not want him to, because it was a lot of, African American people. And I didn't want
to be seen with him?
I know it's sad as fuck. I was projecting, and I was like, "What do people?" Because when I was younger, I really care about what people think, So yeah, and he kind of felt that. So yeah, eventually, but he was such a nice, all the clear men. They were so nice, so respectful. I have no issues with them, whatever, But that's my situation. All right, let's move on. Okay. Girl, is the chicken finished? I don't know if the chicken finished. I think the chicken is finished. It's downstairs. It's going to get messed up anyway, child, because I'm up here and I ain't going to leave. So it is what it is.
You frying chicken?
I'm baking chicken. But on a timer. So, yeah. I don't know. I think that chicken not going to come out the best, but it is what it is. I'm not tripping. I can always get some more.
But baked chicken takes some time anyway.
Yeah, I put it on 45 minutes. And then I went down there, wasn't ready because I had it on 350. So now I put it back on 20 minutes. And maybe I should have put it up a little higher. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm not the best. I don't have all the experience when it comes to cooking and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So you do your best. You do your best. At least you know how to cook.
I don't do my best. It's horrible. I get an F for failure. I'm a F.
You can just follow a recipe though.
Yeah, I can, and I eventually, hopefully, I will get there one day. But yeah,
I feel you.
Yeah. So you never had that why do you think you never had that experience outside of your race?
I don't know. Like I think like I've had a couple white guys try to talk. Well, no, like I think they were kind of like scared to approach me, I guess, in that way, and I'm not one to approach them. But
Right.
I've had white guys like talk to me and kind of flirt with me, but they it's just they never ask me out or nothing. So
What about going to like a mixed club or a bar where it's known to be like mixed, where it's known for Caucasian men to like black women? And guess what?
Mhm.
Sometimes in the past, I was on Facebook groups, and they do have Facebook groups where it's only white men allowed. With only black women allowed, and they do have the flip side, but they do have communities where it's only large groups of Caucasian men that only into black or in that,
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be a
that
no
group.
for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
I'm not
gonna be a no for
sure who's
me.
only into black, but in that group, it's like they want to allow white women in that group, and they would not allow black men in that group. And you just have different groups.
Nah, because I feel like those types of groups, like they fetishize women, like black women. Like I wouldn't want to be in nothing like that. But I have been in like a club where like I've talked to like some white guys, and he was cool. Like that white guy was cool, but he had a child, and I'm like, So
Go ahead.
no, I just was like, no, because I'm kind of young, so I ain't trying to deal with all that.
I understand. Yeah. But when I went to the group, I'm sure you do have some groups that fetishize, but it was a lot of like confirmation, like, black women are beautiful. It was given more emotional than physical.
But why are they on a group to look for black women though? Why?
Because that's what they want. Shit. Why black people like black men? Because that's what they want. Why do
But
people?
that's our race though. Like when other groups start looking at us or other groups, like that's just like it's like a any person saying, "Oh, I only date like little people." That's a fetish. That's not, what I'm saying. And then you're in a group for that type of stuff. That type of dating is just strange to me.
Really? I don't see it as a fetish, but each its own. Yeah. So
It
what?
could be a preference in some situations. It could be a preference in some situations though.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got a fetish for big ballers. Okay.
Right, me too.
What else is going on out here in the internet land?
Let me see. Let me look up on the blogs really
Hey,
quick.
Curly, Cookie. Yeah, you're very late. I've been on here for an hour and you didn't get a notification. Have you? And make sure everybody click that subscribe button. Make sure you click that bell. Okay. Now, I will tell you this. I was looking out here, and besides the young Gotti thing that's going on, there are also people talking about Brian McKnight. I don't know if you guys know him, but he is dropping an album. How cool is that? And he names the name of his album after his son. Okay. Now he said he got a newborn son that he loves dearly, and he is changing his name to match his newborn son because he wants his newborn son to be a junior. Now you may say he got other kids. He got a junior already. He does have a junior already, but he do not get along with his other kids. He disowned his other kids. They don't have a relationship. You understand? So therefore, that's why he wants to have this legacy with his newborn. And his oldest son did see it, and he pretty much stated that I guess he's going to get his karma, that he's not going to change his name because his son is named after Brian McKnight as well. And he says that you guys are witnessing somebody that's dealing with a lot of mental trauma. Okay, so that was another thing that was out here in these streets. Tati, do you have any opinion about it? I know a lot of people dislike Brian. They said, I'm gonna listen to his music no more. I can't stand him. They have a lot of hatred towards Brian McKnight for what he did. Do you hate him?
I don't hate anyone. I think he's very sick. Like, that's a very sick man, and he's going like something's wrong with him, because going through all these theatrics, like trying to make another Junior, trying to change the name, do all this weirdo stuff when you have kids that you don't have a good relationship with. People, men and women alike, need to realize when you don't do right by your kids, your life will never be okay. Your life will always be miserable. Always. And like, that's what I see in him, because if you were truly happy with this new white family or whomever, whatever, what are they? I don't know what the hell their race is, but if you were truly happy with that family, you would not be trying to like throw underhanded digs at your children, your other children, by different women or a different woman like this all the time. He keeps doing this. Every chance he gets, he shouts out the other kid, like his quote unquote kids that he claimed, oh, I love them, they are my only kids, they are my this, and then now he's doing this. It's like he's always coming out throwing digs at his other children and his real children, actually, because this baby is his only actual child from his current marriage. The other children are his actual blood children. So I'm just not understanding. It's very weird.
Yeah, a lot of people feel that same way that you do.
And then someone is saying that does not make him sick. That does make him sick. He is sick in the head if he thinks this is okay behavior.
Now I feel differently. Like Tati, I don't know. How I see it is this. Coming up, yes, I had my father in the household, both my stepfather and my biological father. However, I always had as a child that my parents don't owe me shit. I've never looked at my parents like they are entitled. I was just so thankful that they got together and I was created. And I was just appreciative of the things that they did for me. And maybe because they ingrained in me, other people don't have parents. And yeah, I don't know, goddamn it. But why I felt that I'm just thankful that I'm here. Shit. And that's what I always had in my mind. So I don't know. I just feel like if I was his son, I'm gonna project. I would not want nothing to do with my father. If you don't want nothing to do with me, I don't want nothing to do with you. And I wouldn't respond to him, and I just F it off. I don't know how it got that bad. They did say, I believe, that Brian McKnight was taking care of them in their adulthood, like when he was still grown, he was still paying the bills. And I'm assuming that's how Brian McKnight spoiled these kids so much that nobody taught them how to be independent. So I'm not sure. I don't know exactly how it happened, but I'm not going to be around nobody that don't want to be around me. I don't get stuck on the labels with mama, daddy, blood, and all that shit.
Because sometimes they really not family for real anyway with the blood.
I got a lot of blood family. I don't know them. Some blood family I've never even talked to.
Or they don't even treat you like family.
Well, they just don't know me, possibly. I've never been wronged by family, thank goodness. However, I do have other family members have been wronged by other family members. But with me, I've always I always keep a wall up. Ever since I was a child, I've always kept boundaries up with everybody, even my own parents. Why? Shit, I don't know. But I don't know. Every situation, I think the worst. Like, how can I cope with the worst? And would I be able to cope if my parents did disown me? Would I be able to cope with that? Would I be able to survive if my best friend turned their back on me? So, I've never had. you're obligated to do this. Do I expect stuff from you? I do, but I understand that humans are going to let me down. So I can expect all day, but you're going to let me down. And it's how I'm going to manage from that, because at the end of the day, it's based on how I react to that and how I pick myself up from that. So
right. And I don't think he has to like provide for them as adults. If that's not what he wants to do, or he's done it so much that he's kind of tired. I don't know the situation, but like, I don't think that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you actually going and working it out with your kids. You don't have to provide for them to be there for them. You don't have to provide for them to show them that you care, to show them that you love them no matter what. That's, you always supposed to extend that to your children that you helped bring to life. Like that will never be okay to me. Like, you just disown them.
Every parent do not love their kids.
Well, that's sad, because he's disowning them. And he's claiming kids that aren't even his. How does that work? That's crazy. That's sick to me.
It could be sick to you. That's your perspective. But I guess it's going to be a lot of sick motherfuckers in the world, because a lot of men, if they don't like the mom, they're not going to like the kids, even if it's their own. It does not matter. A lot of men, if they like the mother, even if it's not their kids, they're going to treat those kids as if their own because they like the mother. And people talk about this all the time.
So do you really like the kids then? Or is it you trying to get in good with the mother?
No, they like the kids based on the mom. I'm sure if he didn't have,
but you don't even like your own kids.
No.
What the hell is that though? That doesn't make sense to me. How you don't have a relationship with your own kids that's in your bloodline, but you're gonna have a helping hand in furthering these other kids' wealth? Like, that don't make sense. He's buying cars, he's buying this and that for these kids, but he don't want to do it for his own.
Yeah, he said that. Now, Tati, you don't see the state of what's going on in America. How many kids out here don't even have their father? Don't even know their father. Their father don't want shit to do with them.
Yeah, a lot, but they're not famous like him. He's publicizing this. He's publicizing this and make like it's normal. That's why I said, like, this is not normal. This is sick to me, because not only are you disowning your kids, not only are you not talking to them and showing them that you care and you're supportive of them, but you're posting it online and making it be known to the whole world. If you're going to be a deadbeat in private at least, but he's putting it on social media because he want to go a step further.
He said you cannot call him a deadbeat because he took care of them kids and way after they're adult. So I don't know. I was taught once you turn 18, your parents are not financially responsible of you anymore.
So that means you just forget your kids once they turn 18? That's nuts to me. When do you stop being a parent? You know, like, parents call their kids babies even when they dang near 50. They be like, that's my baby. Because that's their baby.
Well, not everybody. But traditionally, back in the day, parents couldn't wait till your ass get 18 so they can kick you out. That was just tradition. You were adult then. You're not going to get cuddled. Nowadays, you got grown men that's 30 years old still being babied by their parents. That's in today's world. Back traditionally, that was not going on. They were getting out working because parents were not.
That's not what this is, though. That's just what you're talking about, is parents pushing the kids out of the home and telling them, hey, go be responsible, go make a life for yourself, but I'm still your parent.
Kick them out. Even if you got pregnant, 15, 16, they're going to kick your ass out. You too grown.
Yeah, but you're still going to be their parent. That means you're just not going to be their parent. Okay, if that's what you decide, hey, that's your parenting. But that means you're going to say, you're not my kid anymore. I am not going to claim you. Come on, that's what he's doing. He's not just kicking his kids out after they turn a certain age or do a certain thing. He's literally saying, I don't, these are not my kids. These are my kids. This woman's kids are my kids. That's what he's doing. He's like, those aren't even, not even claiming them.
Yeah. And I know you're saying it's not normal. And I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying that it goes on more often. I see it myself. I see a man, he don't know where his current kids is, but he's a good stepfather to the woman he loves. And I know you guys, or you don't see it that way, but it happens so often. Brian McKnight just happens to be a figure that's in the spotlight.
Yeah, I don't think you could ever be a good father until you're a good father to your own children. That's just how I feel, because it makes no sense. How can you be a father to kids outside of your own? You know, that don't make sense.
Sure. And sometimes you ask these kids, they say, yes, that stepfather is great. People are like that. It happens. It's facts that a man can be good to other kids and not good to another set of kids. It happens.
Yeah, it happens. It don't make it right. Because their lives will literally be and you could tell his life is miserable just by him constantly doing this stuff for attention. He's literally trying to like put out jabs at his own children, trying to rename his son or whatever he's doing with this this legal name change. He's trying to make this son a junior when he already has a junior.
Yeah,
he's trying to make a new family.
He probably hate them, Tati.
Yeah, he does. He does hate them. You could tell.
Tati, traditionally, look back in history. You always had fathers don't like their sons, sons that don't like their fathers, brothers turning against brothers, trying to get something. Okay, so when I hear these stories, it's nothing but a part of the past. Nothing is really new under the sun.
And that's why we get these men who don't know how to love, because we kick the children out and say we kick the children out and expect them to just find out what love and support is from the world. No, you still parent even if they leave your home. Like, you don't just stop parenting because they're out of your freaking home. You still support them. You still love on them. You still show them you care and you're there for them.
Yeah, but that's your perspective. Everybody, like you said, everybody parent differently.
Yeah, but he's not even doing that. That's what I'm saying. He's literally
they're grown now, so I don't know how can he parent. They're grown.
He could start by not constantly telling the world that he doesn't consider them his kids.
Well,
and that he's claiming another woman's kids over his own. How about that? Like, he could do that.
That's how, but you want something that would never happen. You want to control somebody that would never happen. The best thing John can do is leave it alone. You cannot change a man, especially a man up in age. What they say, you can't teach a new dogs new tricks. He already made up his mind. He don't like that boy, and ain't nothing nobody can do about it.
But he also has a daughter. I think he has a son and he has a daughter. So he's literally teaching them that, well, he's teaching the girl that men ain't nothing. And then he's teaching the son, this is okay behavior. And when you have kids, you could just go ghost on them. This is what he's teaching his children.
Ask him, do he give a fuck? He don't give a damn fuck about Tati. You only care about it. You gonna stress yourself out about it. His ass ain't giving a fuck. He's over there with his wife drinking that margarita, laughing because his son responded. He played into his game. It's a lot of fathers that are jealous of their sons. It's a lot of sons that despise their fathers.
And it's sad.
I get that how people have this, oh my God, this is supposed to be this, and everybody want to live in a fucking fantasy when reality is staring in your face every single day. You're not watching the news. You're not seeing what's going on around us. You don't have family members that the parents are disrespectful, or the kids are disrespectful to their parents. Like, do we not live here? Like, it's a real world outside of the internet and outside of fairy tales and things that's supposed to be right. It's a lot of things in perspective that's supposed to be right, but everything is fucking wrong, and everything will always be wrong.
But when you keep that perspective, of course, it's gonna always be wrong. But I choose to live.
Whether you think everything should be right, you're going to be disappointed a lot in life because nothing is going to be right. You're going to always get tested. It's always going to be a problem. Nothing is everything going to be all everything is
yeah, but you create your own reality. If I see stuff like this, baby, it's not my reality. My reality is what I create for myself. So I'm going to choose to be positive. Like anybody that want to be disrespecting me or treating me like I don't matter, they won't be in my life. So I hope his kids really do choose to even take them out of,
if you as his daughter, what would you do, Tati? If your father said, I don't want shit to do with you, Tati, are you gonna beg?
I don't know. Like, I don't know, because everybody wants a father relationship. Everyone wants a mother relationship. I think that would be something that I would have to grow and learn through and heal through, because that's a lot of trauma. Like, to be disowned from your own father, like,
you think adopted kids go through every day?
I mean, a lot of kids go through that, but that's trauma that you have to heal from. You don't just, I understand when you're going through something like that, you just got to get through. So you probably not even thinking about healing. You're not even thinking about what kind of internal work you got to do within yourself, because you just want to get through. If you living with your parents that hate you, you got to get through, get over, get out.
You are aware. You're consciously aware. A lot of people are not even consciously aware. So they numb it to drinking, drugs, whatever. So they're not even on the level that you're on, Tati.
Yeah, and that's the sad part. That's why I feel like unstable people shouldn't be having kids.
You got it going.
They're not stable.
You don't got it going on like you, Tati. Shit.
Well, they need to, because hell, why y'all bringing kids into the world and y'all don't want the kids? Make it make sense.
The reason why, because it was a drunken night and we was just bussing. Shit.
Child, I guess so. But it's like, have anyone not heard about protection?
I don't have love, Tati. So I want somebody to love me. So I'm gonna have.
They can't use protection.
Girl, they don't want to use no goddamn.
All these medications out here, y'all can't use Plan B, one step. What like what's going on?
You are on a whole different level than the rest of the world, girl. How about okay? Tati, you are up there. They're not thinking like you. They don't have your perspective. They don't live in your reality. Shit.
So they don't know about birth control. Come on,
they
now.
know, but they're not gonna use it like they should. You know that.
Well, they shouldn't have kids if they don't even know common sense stuff. They should not be having sex. If you don't know about the birds and the bees and what sex can do,
they're gonna do it, Tati. So
why are you doing it? You don't know what that could create, what kind of spiritual bonds that could create, let alone pregnancy, let alone STDs. Come on now.
Girl, they're gonna stress your ass out. Okay.
Okay, what about how do you feel about DDG and Halle?
Who?
DDG and Halle.
Oh, okay. What do I think about them? In what sense?
Like, about the situation. She's pregnant. The pictures done came out. Y'all.
Right. Okay, so I will say this. A lot of people are upset with Halle, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are disappointed in her for choosing that man. How do I feel about it? Fuck you. That's right. She grown. She know what she want. Halle, if that's the man you want, shit, get her. I think she want that man. I think she want. I don't think that she's in a situation where she don't want to be in. I think that's what she wants. For me to take that man away from her and to make her say, no, pick what I want you to pick, that's not living a life. Even if it is a mistake from their perspective, then she deserved to make her fucking mistakes.
Mm-hmm. See, for me, I feel like I was one of the ones. I was disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. But then I was like, you know what? It's her life. If she want to do that, that's on her. But I'm like, girl, please don't get married to him. Girl, you got too much coin. Protect the coin. Okay, protect the coin. Have your baby, learn your lesson. whatever, and that's what it'll be. But I definitely don't. I think she definitely could have did better. I definitely feel that she could have definitely did better.
But the heart wants what the heart wants. Everybody don't want this idea what society wants from them. I think most people don't even want that. I think most people are just individuals and they just like what they like. And I think it's amazing for Halle to have that freedom to choose her love, because traditionally back in the day, women was not even able to choose the man they really wanted to be with. But now she gets the chance to do so. And you know, they say he's a smart guy, that he makes his own money. And she loves his creative side. She loves his kind of rough, trolling bad boy side. And they say she's not all, you know, perfect goody girl that she has to do for a business. People get it wrong. They don't realize this is entertainment. Like, they don't know Halle. Okay. Like, and people need to stop being so attached to certain imageries for business, for entertainment. It's just an image. And she does it well for her business, but you don't know her behind the scenes. You don't know her personally. All you know is what she gives you in these interviews, and that's business as well. Anytime she steps out in public, it is business because she's representing a brand.
But she's definitely, we can't ignore the fact that she's put a pause on her career. And if we look at the history of this man she's with, or really I'll call him boy, this boy that she's with.
No, he's a man. Let's not do that.
He's immature. He's immature, Gigi.
Oh God, Tati.
He's immature. Have you seen what he's done?
Yes, that's what's in right now. This is the new world.
No, Gigi. Okay, first of all,
he's nothing but a normal, regular guy that's goofy.
Gigi, listen. First of all, when they first came out, he was quiet. It was perfect. I was like, okay, cool. They look cute. Look at them flirting, blah, blah. Like, I was happy for them. But then quickly after she started blowing up, this man just kept trying to bring attention to himself. He tried to take her shine and put it onto himself. Yes, he did, Gigi. Don't lie.
I say he's a troll. That's what he does. He's a troll.
Yeah, but you're gonna troll your own girlfriend. Troll other people. Yes. Troll outside people. Don't troll your girlfriend that you want to hype up and give her moment. Let her shine. What do you mean? If you a real solid man, you're gonna let your woman shine. You're not even gonna step in and try to take her shine. You're gonna be like, baby, yes, you go, girl. Yes, I'm gonna stay in the background while you
Russell, baby. That's not a Russell. Okay, he's a DDG.
Of course not. But let me tell you what else. So, okay, she blows up. This man trying to take her shine. First, he goes and posts something about Ruby Red, talking about Ruby on the video, like talking about his ex, Ruby Rose. That was his ex. So they talking back and forth. Then Ruby make a song, and then he making a YouTube video in response to it. I'm like, why are you, if you're in a relationship with Halle, why are you still going back and forth with an ex? Make it make sense. Okay. Then later, when literally her biggest movie comes out, Little Mermaid, what does this man do? He go and say something crazy. He said something crazy like I don't know. He said some weird stuff on Twitter just to get attention. You know, I think he said he likes stinky something, you know, cootie cat. I don't know what he said, but it was just some weirdo stuff. And then he did the same thing recently. It's like he just wants attention. Attention.
That's what a troll does. His job is to be on social media getting attention.
Yeah, but that messes up her brand though. She is literally on Disney for a Little Mermaid kids film. This is a kid's film, so she has an image to uphold, and every chance he gets, he's talking about sex. He likes dirty, rough sex. You know,
Tati, where is the proof where she is getting rejected from Hollywood because of DDG?
Her getting pregnant.
That's not getting rejected from Hollywood.
Right now, her Hollywood career is on pause.
Tati,
he done trapped her.
Tati, let's just keep it clear. Let's keep it a beam.
He messed up her Disney
Tati,
image. He messed it up. He messed it up.
Tati, we're liberating ourselves. The only reason
Not on Disney.
why Halle got casted for the mermaid because of liberation. We're not in the old days. If we were in the old days, then Halle couldn't even be a fucking mermaid. We are in a new day and time. Hollywood is not going to turn their back on her.
Yeah, because of her charisma, because of her angelic energy.
On her because she's with DDG.
No, but guess what? What is she in right now? What is she in right now? That's the thing. What is she in? What can she do right now while pregnant? She can't do any Disney films right now, any films, period, unless she's gonna play a pregnant lady. But does she really want to play a pregnant lady right now? Like,
that's her choice. That's her choice. That's what she wants. Look at the picture, Tati. That's what she wants. Okay. So I'm not going to take that away from her. I'm not going to take happiness away from her because it's not a good look to some people. I'm not going to take happiness away from her because other people don't approve. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, it's her choice. It's her life. But I'll say that I still think this man trapped her. I really do believe that he trapped her.
She doesn't feel that way, and she doesn't say that.
And I think she could have did way better.
You don't look trapped to me, baby.
And then, let me tell you, how you feel about this? You probably gonna make an excuse for this. He made a song. He wrote a song about how he's jealous of her fame, and her attention that she gets.
And you know what? I will make an excuse for it. It was honest. He have insecurity as a man. And, a lot of men have issues with their women, having more success. You hear men all the time talking about that. How do you feel emasculated if your woman makes more money or more successful in the limelight, and you're like the woman role? So he is dealing with a lot of insecurities. He's still a young man trying to figure out where he is and where he fit in the world. And he's expressing himself. And Halle, she loves that man dearly. And I'm not going to tear that away from her. Everybody deserves love and happiness.
We can't tear it away from her. But what I will say is
they are young and love and they're beautiful. And I think it's a beautiful thing they have going on. And my heart is with her.
I think he's a clout chaser and he's trying to bite off all of the clout he can from her. And I think he impregnated her on purpose so that he can be attached to her stardom because he saw her star rising and rising. They could have dated and not gotten pregnant. Why did they have to bring a baby?
That's an insult, Tati. That is an insult to Halle. To try to make herself to be so naive.
She is if she got pregnant by him.
No. And why are you looking down on that black brother? What did that black brother ever do to you?
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But why
on that black brother?
Why are you making excuses for him? But you didn't make excuses for the other black guy that was with Angela Simmons.
What other black? You talking about Gotti?
Yep.
That's two different situations, boo.
How? They both ain't nothing.
Oh, girl, I'm not gonna put those two groups of men together.
They both ain't nothing. This man was talking about his ex. He said he was jealous. He talks about nasty stuff he was talking about nasty stuff online to taint her image while she was actively promoting Little Mermaid. This man has shown signs of jealousy, envy, all type of stuff against his woman, his own woman.
But he never tainted shit. The only people that's running around talking shit like that is in the black community. But he ain't doing that. No. People still praise her in Hollywood. And people talking about Hollywood don't play like that. But y'all the same people that talk about Hollywood is so evil. Which one is it? Which one is it? Either Hollywood, Disney is evil, or Disney don't play nothing like that. And they're so angels. Hell, they say everybody that left Disney end up in drugs slutting around or doing something horrible. I'm like, oh, Disney don't play that. Girl,
I
bye.
can't. That's funny.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So who next? So Tati, what do you think about this open panel?
I like it. I would like more people to join.
They was joining and I see them, but we were so engaged that I didn't click. But feel free, you guys, if you guys want to come up here and join right now, as we're looking, it's a great time for you to jump in. But yeah, we did have a few people come up, but they was like, you know what? I'm not gonna stay here all day, and they left. All right, so yeah. So possibly tomorrow I will come up with the topic, or maybe on the weekends I would just have open panels. I'm not sure. It's a build up. But let me see. Do I have any other clicks? I really don't. Now I do have some other backup channels called the Daily Report. And recently on the news, it was a teacher in Florida, and she's arrested now because she was being inappropriate with a 16-year-old boy. Okay. She was touching him in such a ways, all students saw it, and she was so persistent, and it made him have like a panic attack. So a lot of men in the comment section were saying, oh my God, I would have loved her to be my pedo. I would have loved her to touch on me. And then they started attacking the boy that said something, and they called him gay. Yeah, and it's sad that you get called gay for speaking up. And y'all got to make up your mind. 15, 16 with a grown-ass teacher, that's wrong. But you make it wrong and right depending on the situation or the genders and the sex. If it's wrong all across the board.
Right. And I think with the Black community, we tend to like kind of sweep male, I can't say the word, but like, people, a woman touching on a male as like not as serious as, by, the other way around. And I think that's super wrong. And that's why men become so like sex driven at an early age, because they get exposed to stuff like that, and then they don't have any outlet to be like, hey, this happened to me, without being looked at as like a punk or something, and it's not right.
These Black men, they push it on their little boys, and the reason why they do it, because they don't want them to be gay. They feel like if I push my boy to get some kitty cat at an early age, it's gonna be sealed in the deal. He ain't gay. Well, nigga, did you ever hear of the down low man? Okay, the down low nigga that likes both, that's just so stuck on being the DL because of your making of it. That ain't gonna stop his ass from getting no booty, okay?
Yeah, and that's sick. That's sick. That's what Boosie pushes, and that's why I can't stand Boosie, because
a lot of men do it. A lot of people do it.
He keeps talking about gay people, but he keeps pushing sexuality on his young boys. Like, okay, you don't do that to your female children, but you're gonna do it to your male children. Make it make sense. Then you say
they fear gay. They fear that their son is gonna be gay.
But if they're gonna be gay, they're gonna be gay anyway.
They fear that shit. Boosie probably got some little gay inside of his ass, and that's why he feared a lot of deals.
Yeah, he's definitely gay. He gotta be.
A lot of down low men hate feminine men. They hate gay men. Okay, they hate them with a passion. They hate that side. They just hate it. They can't, because when they look at a feminine man, they have this idea that could be me or that could be my son, and they just want to make their ass throw the fuck up. They hate that shit with a passion. However, yeah, it's horrible, and I just pray for that 16-year-old boy. What is in the mindset of this woman who did this?
Yeah, she's sick. Because she's a teacher, you said?
Yeah, she's 35, a grown-ass teacher.
She's a grown teacher teaching kids and touching on them. Like, that's crazy to me. It's like these people, that's why child, when I have kids, I don't even know if I'm bringing them to school, because at this point, y'all bombing the school, y'all shooting up the school, y'all touching the kids in the schools. Like, at this point, schools are going to become obsolete. Like, I feel like school's about to end because y'all is just doing too much in these schools.
Everything changed. So of course I believe that in the future schools will no longer be, because that's just evolution. Everything changed over time. And I just feel like with her, I think she's done this plenty of times with other people before. And I say congratulations for that boy for speaking up, because most boys do not speak up. They don't want to get anybody in trouble. And you see a lot of black men in the comment section. Oh my God, I wish I was him. If I would have loved to bang my teacher. I would have loved to do this. I would love to do that. So they love to get pedophile. You know, they love it. Now it was another news article that was going around that I did cover at the Daily Wire Report. And it was a black father, and he took out 3 of his kids in a burning house. And it was so sick because they got him on video, girl. You want to see him? They have him on video. And this is the father that took out 3 of his kids, and he purposely set the fire. And this is his own father telling everybody to turn him in because they're trying to look for him. This is his own father. Check this report out.
Joseph, turn yourself in. That's what you best do. Turn yourself in, Joseph. And that ain't no lie. Turn yourself in. Call me. Turn yourself in.
That's his own father.
Today at noon on Fox 8, a grandfather of 3 children killed in a fire pleads with his son to surrender to police. Good afternoon. I'm Liz Reyes. Your old girl, Andres Fuentes, is live on America's.
Liz, you know, I've been here all morning long and we're going to see the 3 children that used to play right here in this. The mother of the 3 children, as she was coming home from work, she told the police that the father of the children were threatening to burn down the house, and family members as well as neighbors all identify that father as Joseph Washington. Now, we also got surveillance video from a nearby neighbor, which shows a man coming out of the home, down the steps and into a car, and then driving off as the back of the house starts to catch on fire. That's the surveillance video that police right now are looking into and trying to identify whether or not that is Joseph Washington. Now, according to the fire department, firefighters rushed to the scene as soon as they got word that there was a fire here on the block. And they found that neighbors were here rushing to the scene as well, trying to get as many children out as possible, because a lot of these neighbors are very close-knit. They knew that there were 3 children still inside. They did their best. Firefighters say that they found a 5-year-old girl and an 8-year-old boy near the front door, looking like they were trying to open the front door actually to escape the flames. They were quickly removed from the homes. Some neighbors and some fire officials tried to do their best to resuscitate them. They rushed them to the hospital, and unfortunately, that's where they died. As far as the 3-year-old boy, fire officials tell me that he was in the middle of the house, and it took firefighters longer to get inside because of the flames. And unfortunately, he died on the scene. I spoke to the neighborhood association president, who really could not comprehend exactly what happened here. This tragedy struck her more than most. Take a listen.
I have children. And it's a terrible way to lose your children. Yep. And it's a terrible, you know, you think you're leaving your family in the arms of the daddy that could do them some good justice. But look what happened. So something had to happen to him.
All right, so I just play a little bit, but that is the type of commentary that I do at the Daily Report. If you guys want to check that page out, it's the Daily Report 248. It's where I just talk about a lot of things like news article, and it is no celebrity related. Tati, your thoughts on that?
Wow, that is really sick. That is really sick that he ran out. He set the house on fire, ran out, and left his 2 kids in there. And then
3 kids. 3?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Wow. Why would he do that? Like, was he mentally ill?
No, I did some more research, and some people were blaming it on the mom. They said that she was in an abusive relationship with him for over, I believe, 8 years, and they felt that she should have got out of that situation knowing he was a dangerous man, but she kept him around, or they kept the relationship going. So some people was blaming her and say, "Ma'am, you could have stopped this. You could have ended this because." Everybody knows, and you know best, that he was an abusive for all these many years. So he told her that I'm going to burn the house down with the kids, and that's what he did.
Wow. Yeah, that's really sad. I just can't even fathom.
And Tati, wasn't we talking earlier about these fathers and you're supposed to love your kids?
Yeah.
A lot of these fathers don't love their kids, and that's just the reality of it. This is the world we live in.
And it's sad. And it's like you rather take your kids out than not have them at all. Why have kids you don't want?
A lot of men do it, Tati. A lot of men do it, Tati. They will lay up with you, tell you the world, tell you they want the kids. When them kids come and they treat the kids like shit. I've seen it happen so many times. So that's why these situations, I'm like, okay, shit happens. And I don't, how y'all not be seeing what I be seeing?
And so he did this probably to spite the mother then. If he's been in an abusive relationship with her,
they do it. These men have, I guess, a situation. If they like the mom, then they'll treat the kids good. Even if the kids don't belong to them, I promise you, they would treat those kids great if they like that mama. If they hate that mama, they're going to hate them kids. Now, that's not all men, but a lot of them are.
Well, they hate themselves if you're going to hate kids. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if you don't hate the kids or kids.
Yeah, that's something nice to say to probably make you feel good. Or some people, they don't give a damn if they hate themselves. They don't give a damn. They don't care.
That's sad. Well, they going to hell. So
they don't care about that either. Shit.
They gonna care when they get there.
Hey, they don't care. They don't give a damn. Okay, they probably.
I guarantee you, when they transition, baby, they gonna care. They don't care now because they don't. Well, they feel hell. You have to be in hell if you doing all that.
They probably made a deal with Satan. Okay, they're gonna come back as a demon, terrorizing like the rest of the demons. Okay, they made a deal. But I would say this. That's why it's so important to have your own boundaries. That's why it's so important to have your own morals and values and your own integrity and your own loyalty to yourself, to have loyalty to your principles and your morals and values, so you don't flex or you don't flip when it comes to a man that is sweet talking you. You know that's not who you are. So don't give in. You have to be loyal to yourself first.
Right.
Loyal to yourself. Set up boundaries for yourself. Set up what you will and what you would never do. Set up your own integrity. Know who you are before you get involved with anybody else. But people, they don't know who they are. They get involved. They do stuff they don't want to do because they have no boundaries. They have no loyalty to themselves, and they loyal to somebody else. Like you said, that self hate them. So if they hate themselves, you know what they're going to feel about you.
Right. And figure yourself out before you have kids. Stop bringing kids into toxic situations. That's what I hate. Because it's like, okay, if you want to be in a toxic situation, that's on you. But when y'all start bringing kids into that, this is the type of stuff that happens. This is the type of stuff that happens. And it needs to stop.
Did you hear about one? And I see you, Auntie D. I'm going to get to you in a minute. Did you hear about that one girl that met that dude off of Tinder and he gave her the bumps? I'm going to play this. The mother. Okay, a black mother out here. She goes by the name of Miss Cat. I'm going to fast forward. This is the guy that she exposed. But I'm just going to fast forward my commentary on it. And I'm going to play her part. Y'all got to protect yourself. No more dick. No more. Lord, these niggas and get with the Nick at Night. Shout out at Nick at Night because I got this tea from Nick at Night. Shout out to Nick at Night.
Because when you don't and you infect that person, you are changing their life forever and they are making a decision that they do not know. Like this is going to change the rest of my life. And there's nothing I can do. And I'm embarrassed. And I'm humiliated. And I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid for letting someone take advantage of me in a moment of weakness. But I did not consent to this. And I'm going to get justice for myself.
Yes.
Because there have been so many times in my life where I haven't.
Get justice.
And this is not fair. And I refuse to let anybody else feel like this if I can help it.
All right. So she then posted this.
And you know, so yeah, that's a little bit. So yeah, she said that this guy gave her the bumps, and she know for a fact that he knew about it because when she talked to his baby mom, she says that yeah, he also gave it to her as well.
Well, this is another thing. Why are we having sex without getting these people tested? Asking for these people paperwork. Like, I mean, condoms can only protect you from so much. Like, if y'all even using condoms, because y'all really be just bareback all the time.
They not using it. I promise you, they not. They out here linking up right now.
Well, that's I don't understand it. Like now you want to. What's crazy is you didn't ask for this man paperwork or to go get tested, but now you want to go talk to the girlfriend and hear about how the man have STD. You doing all this research after the fact. It don't matter after the damn fact. You need to do before the facts. You need to do before you have sex with the man. Like do a background check. You know, well, you don't got to do a background check to have sex, but I'm just saying, like, you need to go and have this man get tested before you go and lay with him raw. And did you get raw? Come on now.
Did you hear about the pastor passing those bumps to his congregation?
Oh my gosh, Gigi, with these stories, no.
Yes,
no. No, I haven't. What? The pastor? Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. It's like it's an epidemic.
125. Look at here. Everybody talking about it, girl. Look, Houston pastor ordered to pay $2.45 million after allegedly giving one of his women, them bumps.
What?
Yeah, girl. The church, okay? That's why you can't trust these niggas.
Yeah,
okay?
You gotta follow God, not the church. I'm telling you, the church is gonna lead you astray. Just go to God at this point, because this is crazy. We're hearing too many horrible stories about these pastors.
That's him. They got the picture all on the internet, girl. That's him.
These look like two different men.
Well, that's a different man than the other guy. That was a different guy she just met from Tinder. That was a different situation.
No, I'm saying on this screen, the bald head and the one with the locks.
Yeah, the one with the locks, he's the commentator.
Oh,
okay. Girl, don't get them confused. With the bald head, that's the pastor now.
I'm like, did they get together? What story is this?
Let me see.
To our Devin Clark, who's live outside the courthouse where the judgment was granted just this morning. Devin.
Keith, Daniela, that attorney we spoke to, says it was a 3-day trial with 6.5 hours of deliberations. And after that, a jury found Reverend Ralph D. West II liable and ordered that hefty judgment.
Right, we can't fix it. She's got it for the rest of her life.
Attorney Sean Murphy is speaking for his client, who a jury found contracted genital herpes from Reverend Ralph D. West II after meeting on Facebook, as seen here on the Church Without.
Ooh, meeting on Facebook, girl. Y'all better leave these apps alone.
Website. He's listed as the Eldridge campus minister.
The things that we look at for cases like these are essentially 4 things. It's the defendant infected.
Time out, God damn it, Tati. I forgot he's a damn pastor. Ain't that fornication?
I mean, girl, that's been happening. They don't care about that. They lead. It's the blind leading the blind.
I'm like, hold on. Now I'm supposed to judge him a little harsh.
And then you would just tell me to go on the Facebook apps. What I tell you? That's why I told you I don't do it. Look.
Improve it. Did he know he was infected? And, how do we prove, do we have evidence of that?
Not only does Murphy say they were able to prove those facts, but also that West lied when asked about having herpes and that he gave it to his client after they had unprotected sex in March of 2018.
Well, shit, y'all don't need to hear no more, But yes, honey, it's a lot going on in these streets, okay?
That's why you got to protect yourself. You got to be the one to ask. Forget even their old test results. Get the current ones. Tell them to get tested before anything gonna go down with y'all. Period.
And then after you get tested and everything comes clean, you still got to be careful.
Still use a condom.
They can still go out and cheat and do other things as well. So,
right.
Yeah. Okay. With Tati, I enjoyed you. I appreciate you. It's always a pleasure. I hope you join me more often.
Thank you, Gigi. It's nice talking to you. Bye.
Same here. All right. So we do have another. Hey, Auntie D.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing, baby? Good.
I'm good. I love Tati.
Me too.
But Tati, how old is Tati?
I don't know. She left. I got her off. So.
She's in her 20s. I'm sure. Tati, I love her.
Well, let's not make it about Tati, but maybe we can say, people that feel X, Y, and Z. Let's not use Tati if that's okay. Even though I know you're probably thinking of Tati, but
okay.
If that's okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But when you live long enough, you'll know some of these things, like the man disowning his children.
Brian.
Brian disowning his children. Now, it could be different scenarios. He could have took care of them financially and wasn't there, and you don't know if the mom, if him and the mom got a quarrel. Like you said, sometimes these men, because they don't like the mom, they won't do for the kids.
That's how it be a lot of times. How it is a lot of times.
Exactly. And sometimes these women, after that man is gone, they don't want the kid.
Yeah, that's true.
Mothers will walk away and leave those kids if they not with that man no more. I didn't seen it happen, and the daddy end up raising them because the mama didn't left off. So you live long enough, you gonna see these things. These kind of things happen. But I'm happy that some people have their standards and they ain't gonna fall for the okey doke, and and I thank God for that. But it's just and the Halle girl, now her brand is tainted. It is because of the industry she's in. The industry she's in, that Disney, they want you to be pure. They put all this stuff on you, just like they did Raven Simone when they found out that she was gay. They didn't want her working for them no more.
I didn't know that was the reason why they didn't work. But
they didn't want her
working for Disney.
No, she don't do nothing with Disney no more. Her shows are still syndicated.
So she has a new show, That's So Raven.
No, that's old.
No, it was a new one when she's older and she's a parent.
Oh, okay. But remember, she just came out.
Well, I don't know.
Out that long.
It's a TV show I believe it's on Disney.
It was.
Yeah, and this was way before. She came out way before. She came out, and then they had a show with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
but maybe you probably know more. Maybe she's not working with him anymore.
Well, the Little Mermaid it's pure, and and so they look at all that. I remember when my daughter was little, she used to sing, and we lived in the hood. period. We lived in the hood, and I remember we went to a camp, and there were some people that worked for Disney.
Now, people, I'm
And
sorry to interrupt you. They said Disney is zesty as F. That's why I didn't understand it, because Disney is
they
very
are.
inclusive with LGBT, so I can see, and she can sue if Disney
She
really
can. She can. If
for her.
she can prove it. You got to be able to prove that, though.
Mhm.
You have to be able to prove it. But
Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
but going back to Holly, they're looking at her. They supposed to be wholesome, for Disney. And with her getting pregnant out of wedlock, I'm telling you, the people are mad. They just gotta have something to say. But like you said, she's probably happy with him. We don't know.
So
We
what's
don't
going
know.
to happen that now you say from your perspective that Disney is upset with her? I don't feel that way, but I feel like more Black people are upset with her and judging her. But okay, so what's gonna happen now?
Nothing. She just probably won't get no more calls from Disney.
All right, so Disney is just not gonna work with her anymore.
Probably not.
Okay, but she's gonna have a bright future. I'm sure somebody else would love to work with her.
Of course. I never said that she wouldn't. It's just that brand.
That brand. Okay.
That brand.
And the only reason why is because she's having a baby out of wedlock.
I believe so. That's the way I feel.
Yeah, I think that's traditional, but I could have I just think that we're in a different world and things are differently now. But I don't know, so we just have to see.
Yeah.
And Ron said, I knew it. She's working on Disney right now. It's on season 6. Yeah, her new show. I knew it was a new show. Let me try to pull it up. Keep talking.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad.
I couldn't see they want to fire her because she's gay. Raven Simone. But keep talking while I'm trying to look it up.
Oh, okay. And what else was y'all talking about? I had a comment on something else. It was something else. I forgot. But yeah, we need to get tested before you lay down with these men. You just have to be careful because you just don't know. And that pastor in the church, it's just sad. This world is it's going crazy. It's going crazy.
Yeah, so I see somebody talking about it here. This the best I can come up with. They said Raven Home season 6 official trailer, Disney, and this was March the 23rd of this year.
Okay. They said it came on back in 2018 and it's still airing now. So that's good.
Nice lesson.
Yeah, here it is. Disney Channel. You guys see it, the Disney Channel.
That's good.
All right.
That's good. I'm glad she's still working.
So maybe Disney will have some work for Halle.
They might.
Yeah.
They might.
That's great. I think so. I think the world has changed. I think we're not living in the same world prior. I think Disney has changed. And this is Raven in her adult age. She looks so adorable. I always love Raven.
I did too.
I always love. I thought she was so smart. I was like, oh wow. I wish I was that smart when I was young.
I know.
You say
I
you
love
know.
her. She was so cute. We watched her grow up. From Cosby Show. I watched her grow up.
But I used to like when her and Rudy used to go at it.
Exactly, because she was a tough little cookie. Holly does voiceovers. She do voiceovers. She's done several.
Oh my God, Holly voice is so angelic. Like she has soft. Like she can always do that as well. Like she's so talented. When I tell you,
she is.
because she's happy with this man and maybe he's not conservative, she's going to be fine. They're going to be
Yeah.
fine. She's living the best life. Do you hear me?
I know
Holly
she seemed like she's
love-
happy to me. She
she
seems
loved
like
that
she's
man.
happy.
She loved
Yeah,
that man. Okay.
she
And
do.
I don't want nothing to happen to him just so they can be apart.
Me neither. If they happy, let them stay together.
Yes.
You know,
Uh-huh.
long as he ain't beating on her.
They
If he
try.
ain't beating on her and talking to her crazy, that's
Yeah,
good.
he's not that type of guy. Not that it
You know,
comes off. He don't come off as that type of guy.
right.
But they're just doing. Yesterday he said, or earlier today, he was taking a plane. He was on a plane and he took a shower. He was saying he was the first artist that took a shower on the plane. And like they are going so many places. I'm so jealous. Like
I
they are
know.
exploring the world as a couple in love. A lot of people don't get a chance to experience that, the travel
Never.
with a loved one, and you guys, money is not an issue. You guys are working together, having a baby together. I mean, that is beautiful. That is so precious. So I'm so happy for her.
Me too. I am too. I'm happy for her. She happy, I'm happy. Live
We
your
all-
life. Live your life, you know?
yeah. Somebody say he can be disrespectful. Well, what do you mean disrespectful? I feel
What
like some people can look disrespect and another person may not take it disrespectful. So it just really, really depends on what is disrespectful. Some people may say black people calling each other niggas is disrespectful. Other black people don't feel that way.
that's
It
right.
really varies.
It varies. It depends on how you were raised. It really does. It
Uh-huh.
depends on how you were raised or how you change your mindset. You could have maybe grew up in a neighborhood where they calling each other B's and N's and you know, when you grow up, you be like, no, I'm not gonna let nobody say that to me, you know. But
Yeah.
that's what they grew up. So it just
And
like you said, it just
or
depends.
or you can have a different perspective and say, you know what, these are just words. And
Right.
these words, it depends on how a person say it. You know, you can say the same word and a person intentions are different when they say it in the tone. So you have to be knowledgeable of that as well, you know?
Yeah. And just because somebody treated somebody else bad don't mean that they're going to treat that other person bad.
Yeah.
You know?
And look at Ruby. Ruby Rose is a trip. Ruby Rose is something else.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
just saw
that's who he
a
was with,
picture.
wasn't it?
Yeah, I just saw a picture of Ruby Rose. She's spreading her legs with money and her kitty cat. And I'm
See?
like, what?
No
What are we
respect for
doing,
herself.
Ruby? What are we doing? I said, you might as well just turn into an adult star at this point. And
Exactly.
you know, they say she's so pretty. And isn't that something like she's so pretty, but she have to do so much to gain attention?
She
Like
don't know.
my idea back in the day when you were pretty, you are clothed because you don't need to do that much. You don't need to do
Exactly.
that to compete with attention. You know,
Exactly.
pretty, you got the world handed to you, but you don't
Exactly.
expose yourself like that and treat yourself like trash. But you know,
Exactly.
I'm not judging, each his own.
Yeah. But that, you know, I was seeing a girl say he can be disrespectful. Uh, we all can be. I can be disrespectful, but
Yeah.
some people, when you're in a different environment and the person is got a little more class about themselves, you treat them different. You know, there's somebody like you said spreading her legs. I didn't know that about her, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't know who his ex-girlfriend is.
She's a rapper that is like very explicit.
Okay.
She's just out there. Like when it comes to the photos, like I guess she
Yeah.
likes taking photos to entice men. So she likes to get men attention, to get the man gaze. I guess she gets money from that or some type of satisfaction from random
Mhm.
men around the world lusting after her. You know, that's a high for
Mhm.
some people.
It is. And then you don't know what happened to her neither. You don't know why she's behaves like that. You got some mothers that it was one girl got killed because she was over her boyfriend's house. She was the side piece. The man was married, and the wife killed her. And the mother knew that man was married, and she was okay with that. So sometimes these moms guide their children the wrong way.
Yeah,
it cost her life.
Yep. Yeah.
It's just a mess out here.
Well, Auntie D, I enjoy you,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hang it up in a minute. Do you
All
like
right.
these open panels, Auntie?
I like the open panels because you touch on different topics and and I learn a lot from the different topics, you know. So I
Okay.
like it.
I like to keep the open topics on the weekends or Saturday.
Yeah,
So yeah, I
that's a good
appreciate
idea.
you.
All
Auntie
right,
D.
thank you.
I love you, and I love to hear you call.
All right, thank you. I know
Well,
sometimes my thinking is old fashioned, so you have to bring
no,
me up to date.
Auntie D, stop it. Stop it. Your mindset is appreciated. It is needed. And you know, it needs to be heard because what's going on now, the world is truly in a place that it's not doing anybody any service, you know.
It's true. It's crazy.
So, you know, the world is about to change right before our eyes. We are seeing a lot of things unfold that has been told to us many, many moons ago. And
Yeah.
so we will just have to just hold tight and just see where tomorrow will take us because
That's
we're
true.
moving very fast.
That's true.
And we're all so distracted that we can't even see what's in front of our eyes.
That's so true. That's so true. But I thank you, Gigi, because I
Thank
like your
you.
perspectives. I sometimes I don't say nothing. I just be listening, but I be there. And if I don't
Yeah.
get you live, I listen to the repeat.
And I
So
appreciate that. I really do.
all right. All
All
right.
right.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. All right, you guys. So let me know. Did you guys like the open panel? Press 5 if you guys really enjoyed the open panel and you would like more of the open panel. All right. So I just want to say thank you for your time, your patience, your love, your likes, your shares. I was unsure about doing an open panel. I just had no idea what was to come of it. It was like a surprise, a jack in a box. Do you guys remember a jack in a box? Have you guys ever been? Have you ever had a jack in a box? It's a box and you wind it up. You don't know when it's going to pop or you don't know what's going to pop out and it just pop out. I haven't had a jack in a box in so long. Press 10 if you ever experience a jack in a box. Okay? A jack in a box. And I wonder, what does the jack in a box mean? What's the meaning behind the jack in a box? You know, I never thought too much deep about a jack in a box, but now I'm wondering what's the meaning behind the jack in the box? Okay. Pop go to Weasel. Yeah. Pop go to Weasel. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Moon Pie. All right. All right. Well, love you guys. I'm going to check on that chicken. Okay. DJ, where you at?